What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you probably a late video. You guys probably know most of this stuff, but I haven't done like since the recent update a tips or how-to kind of thing. I didn't even use all these until recently, so just wanted to bring you a video that shows you some, cool tips, hints, tricks, shortcuts, things that you can do in order to either farm more effectively, quicker, or just figure out what you got going on instead of having to go back and forth a million times. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to figure out what's in your CC while you're doing an attack. I used to have to go back out, figure out what I had in my CC because I forgot about it. So I think this works in war as well, but you really should check before you do that in war. But let's say I'm trying to get some farm attacks in, and I've got my army. I'm looking at the bottom here, but I don't remember what my CC is. All you need to do is hold on to that CC button. Just put your finger down on it, and you can see the little pop-up there, and it will tell you exactly what you have in your clan castle. So you don't have to exit out, and you can go ahead and just carry on with your attack. Okay, so for the next tip, I'm sure it's been covered already by some of the other YouTubers out there, but again, I just want to go ahead and touch on it. Army cooking. Before, you used to be able to target each individual barracks and dark barracks that you had and cook a certain amount of armies in each one of those barracks and do that. At this point, there's no more barrack cooking allowed or around. It just goes ahead and takes advantage of all your barracks and all your dark barracks and cooks them in a queue. Now, you can manipulate which ones you want to cook first and move them around and do that kind of thing. But for this example, I've got my army already cooked. As you can see right here, my spell's already cooked and my clan castle's already in there. But the cool thing about this is you can go ahead and train a second army in the background that will be completely cooked, so that when you're finished with warring with that current army that you have, this one that's queued up will instantaneously be put into your next current army, so you don't have to wait at all. Now, obviously, if I want to add on to units, it will take a little bit of time to cook those units, as you can see the time there, but you can manipulate these things and move them around to the front and to the back and do whatever you want to do, which makes things a lot easier for, number one, for farming, to be able to make it more efficient. And the really cool thing about this is you can go ahead and donate these troops that are in your secondary army to any of your clan members that want them. So as you can see, I don't have any baby dragons cooked, any golems, any lava hounds, any loons, or anything like that. But if my clanmates ask for Valkyries, golems, lava hounds, baby dragons, wizards, whatever it may be, I can donate them from this second tier of armies, and I can still continue with my current army to go ahead and war, so it doesn't do anything to it. And all I do is just go ahead and recook those armies that I've replaced by just go ahead and clicking on them and taking care of it as so. And as you can see, you can go ahead and add and delete these things as you feel need, and you'll get the elixir and dark elixir back with no penalties whatsoever. So very, very, very cool feature. And the last thing about just training the troops as a secondary army, what I usually do right before I log off so I don't get hit with a huge amount of elixir, I'll go ahead and train 11 of my level 4 dragons for about 450 or so elixir, and that will go ahead and train my troops up. I'll go ahead and get attacked, and as soon as I log back into the game, I'll just delete all those 11 dragons that were queued up, and I'll get all that 400,000 plus elixir back, which just means I have less elixir to be looted from me. So it's very nice. So last thing about cooking the armies. You can have your previous army. So if you use the same army consistently, or you're going to use the same army over and over again, you can use the previous one, or you can go ahead and train 3 different templates of armies. I have a farming army. I have 2 of my clan war armies that I can go ahead and start cooking. They're standard, and then I can go ahead and manipulate them as I see fit. As soon as you click the train button, you can go ahead and it will be put into this queue, and then you can go ahead and delete the ones you don't need and add ones that you do and move them around just like I showed you before. So Love the the new quick build and the new training troops in the secondary, and they've just in case you guys have probably already noticed, but they've reduced the cost of these things as far as time considerably. Golems used to be 30 minutes, then 15 minutes, and now they're down to 5 minutes. At one point, wizards were 8 minutes, then 5 minutes, now 30 seconds. So you can really go ahead and manipulate this to what you think is the best for you. So very, very cool stuff. I really love it. And you, of course, cannot boost your barrack anymore. You have to boost the entire army or the entire full barracks in order to do that. So there's a little boost button there. So good stuff. Okay. Again, might be something that you guys have already known and used and say, Apollyon, we've known this forever. Well, that's good, though. I mean, that's good. I'm like some of these things I just have never used before. For example, your shield and your guard. I use them all the time. I'm in Masters 1, Masters 3, almost in Masters 2. Or is it Champs? I forget what it is. I think I'm in Champs. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in Champs 3, almost in Champs 2. So I get an hour guard after my shield runs out. But sometimes when I'm going to sleep, I might have a 4-hour shield or something like that. But I don't want all that elixir from my elixir, all my storage and everything like that, or my collectors to pile up, and I want to go ahead and get rid of that and just get attacked and reset my shield to my time again. So all you need to do is click that shield right up top at the 12 o'clock there, and it will tell you that your shield is active for X amount of time. Now, you have a remove button. All you need to do is click that remove button. It'll remove your shield to 0, and then your guard will kick in if you're in a league where you get a guard. Same thing can be done. As soon as you get that guard, you can go ahead and click the same shield right here, and it will say your guard is around for 2 hours, an hour, 30 minutes, whatever it may be, and you can remove that as well, and then you can go ahead and get attacked. Sometimes you need to do this in order to get your clan war attacks in there. You don't want to lose your clan castle that you're going to get in a couple minutes, so you go ahead and get rid of your shield, get rid of your guard, get attacked, then go ahead and plan your war out there, get everything set, and you won't have to worry about that specific timer. So just something that I never knew was available. I always thought you had to wait it out until it was done, and that was it. Okay, for our last one, there's a little thing with the social friends, a little feature in there that at the top little blue icon right next to your name, you can go ahead and click on that, and it will take you into the social, and this will give you your friend requests. And if you have one, a little red dot will pop up in that little blue icon up top, and it will tell you have friends requests. And you can go ahead in there, and you either can click the green button to accept or the red button to go ahead and decline. And you can keep track of your friends, what clans they're in, and everything like that. Easy access to go ahead and view their profile and so forth. So very, very cool type of feature now. Hopefully these are some of the tips that I've learned that have just made farming and clan wars more efficient, more effective, to get the best use out of my time and elixir and everything else like that. I know I've forgotten quite a bit or haven't listed everything that's been fixed. Things that friendly challenges, how to go ahead and do those, and how to accept them, and just a bunch of other little quick things. But these are things I think that I wasn't completely aware of, or I didn't know until just a little bit ago, playing around with it and other people telling me. So hopefully you guys found this really helpful. Let me know if if I missed anything really big that's a huge thing that you guys love from the latest update that's come out as far as the user interface. Also, I am looking at starting a Patreon. I want to bring more videos to you guys. I want to bring better content, better quality, everything like that. But it is quite time consuming, and it's taking a lot from me without giving me too much. I want to be able to go ahead and buy new hardware and things like that, and and help you guys out as well. But of course, just making my time worth it for me, as I don't do it for I only do it for fun. So it'll help me out produce more content. So let me know if you guys would be interested in joining a Patreon of mine. I'll go ahead and set it up if I get enough response back, and I'll set tiers up so where I can go ahead and give give you guys bases. My Patreons, I can help you plan attacks, visit clans, join wars, depending on what kind of Patreon you are, and set up a Discord server so that we can go ahead and talk a couple times a week or whatever. You have access to me as well, just to bounce things off. So love to do that kind of stuff. So anyway, let me know. Give me some comments down below if that makes sense to you. Go ahead and share this with your clan members. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate everybody and all the comments that you guys do leave. So hopefully you guys were able to take this information, go ahead and play around with those user interfaces, get it down, make it effective, and go ahead and get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.